So after ceasing contact, this will, as I mentioned, give Annalise the opportunity and really ability to clear her head, number one. Two, focus on herself. And number three, think about how she wants to move forward. And so if Kamil does come back around, which I don't know if she should give him a second chance or she shouldn't, that's on her. If he does come back around, or really when he does, she can decide whether or not she wants to move forward with him with a clear mind and conscience, and that she has given herself the opportunity to really sort through her own emotions. But the constant, and from what I have heard from the constant, I'm not going to even say that, if she's continuing to be in contact with him, then come on, it's like you're not even giving yourself that space and that breathing room. And it's telling him he can keep putting his toe in the water without jumping in. He jumped in. He was in the water swimming, he cut out, and then now he's just retesting it. You already know what temperature it is. You know what temperature it is. You know how the water feels. Are you in or are you out? You just have to decide, Kamil, if you want to go swimming. And so that's what I'm saying, in any situation. Guys usually know, and so do women, but if you're dealing with someone who is confused, do you keep dealing with them, or do you let them go and let them sort it out so when they come back, if they come back, really when they come back, they know what they want to do? And if they still don't know, then what are we doing here, folks? What are we doing here? You're now wasting my time and stopping me from being able to meet somebody else because you're trying to clog up my emotional pipes so that I'm concentrating on you and not able to concentrate on other people. Now, if you can stay open and date other people and things like that, that's great. But sometimes it is tough if you are also being open to someone you have a history with. So that's definitely my advice to, Annalise, or just giving and offering up another analysis and or opinion of how she could view things moving forward, so that she, as she did say before, for her own mental health, just how she can be healthy and think about emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, socially, and financially, whatever, in every way, how she can be healthy moving forward in her life, and for potentially new relationships. So I really do wish her all the best, and I really think there is someone out there for her. She comes across very sweet and sincere, and like she really does want to be a wife and a mother one day, and that's one of her dreams. I'm sure it's just one of many of her dreams. And I believe that dream of love will definitely come true for her, as I believe and hope that for each and every person who's listening, and for all of us. I do believe, though, that is number one, what she needs to do is, create that space. Number two, what she needs to do, my advice regarding that, and or an analysis or another take she can have on this, would be to have a support group of friends, of something, so that she can be able to make, or a therapist or something, so she can be able to express herself, or even if it's through some other, facet or form of her getting her emotions out. Because I feel as though when you go through something like this, you got a lot of things bottled in. And whether she gets it out through writing, prayer, speaking to friends, meditation, or whatever, she needs to get it out. But this point is really on having a support group. The third point I want to make, and that's, she can find that support through her friends from, you know, BIP or wherever, or when she was on The Bachelor, you know, whatever the season she was on The Bachelor, those friends. The third point I kind of already mentioned, she needs to have some sort of practice where she can get out the emotions on her own. Let's face it, friends, family, therapists, whatever, they're not always going to be there. So I believe that she needs to use maybe journaling, writing, meditation, or whatever to get over this. And even going through like a meditation where she is opening her heart once again to someone who is worthy of her, and or something that is going to increase her self-worth and self-esteem. Because let's face it, there's something wrong with this situation. There's no way you're going to put up with something unless you feel on some deep level you deserve it. And so maybe she just feels this is the best she's going to get. Maybe she feels this is it. Maybe she feels he's the one. Whatever it is, even if he is the one, if that's the case, the one, or whatever you want to believe regarding that, look, there could be another one. There could be another one, you know, and sometimes we make mistakes in who we think the quote unquote one is. So I just feel like even if she does feel strongly about that, then she's not going to be able to screw this up by taking time away from this situation. If anything, she's going to be stronger. She's going to feel better. She's going to feel more self-value, more worthy of that true love. And so when it does come back around, she'll be ready for it, and the man will treat her the way she wants to be treated. So whomever you're with, or whomever you've gone through this with in your own personal scenario, I hope you can take some of this and some of these observations and this analysis that I've seen from watching her on BIP, and that you can maybe grow from it, because this is definitely something we can all learn from. But again, my advice to Annalise is to take care of herself first, because who else is going to do that? Yes, there will be someone who will take care of her. I'm pretty sure, you know, there will be someone there for her. But what I mean by that is she has to love herself. She has to love herself first, and not worry about what Kamil or whatever's happening outside of herself. She needs to be concerned with herself, love herself, and at the right time and at the right moment, that person, that man that she wants to walk into her life will be there and will come. So Annalise, stay strong, be strong, and to whomever else who's gone through this, be strong, love yourself. Big hug, and thanks for watching.